Hi, I'm Jennifer Webb. I'm the founder of Contentment Questing and three-time personal development author, and also a course creator. So I made this course. It's called Questing for Contentment, and it's designed to help you become happier and more content in your life. And most of the videos on here are 5 minutes or less, so it takes really small amount of time investment for you to make these little changes that'll add up to these huge results when you're trying to be more content with your own life. Now, I've done a couple of videos already, and one I talked about the word enough and how it can help with you in your life and helping you feel content with what you already have. The second one, I talked about a simple question that you can ask yourself to be more content with your life. And the third one, I talked about probably the thing that I get asked about more than anything is how can I stop worrying so much? The course covers all these things. So in this one, in the course, I go through and when you're trying to be more content, there's a whole bunch of little things that add up to big results, and I've organized them all for you. I've never seen all of these tips in one place before, because these are things that I went out and I researched and I tried out, and it's not just this worked for me, but it's stuff that's backed up by science, and it is things that worked for me as well. And so even if you take just a couple of little tips, a couple of them will make a little bit of a difference in your life and help you, but all of them together will make a huge difference. As well as I've got them in these little bitty sections, so they make just tons of sense, and they're pretty fun to watch because I'm goofy. I just am. It's part of how I teach. I love teaching. I love loving people and helping them to be more content with their life, because it's too short to not enjoy your time here on earth. So there's things that you need to weed out of your life, that you need to toss, like the worrying too much. And there's also some things that you'll need to clean. I use the analogy of cleaning out your closet, because when you clean out your closet, you've all got closets. They're all different degrees of messy. Some are worse than others, but you kind of go through the same process to clean them all. So you're going to toss some stuff, you're going to clean some stuff, and then there's some stuff that you're going to keep. So the course goes through all of these things. Right now, we've never offered it at this much of a discount before, but it's 50% off right now. I know I'm probably insane, but you're worth it. I'm not sure that I'm going to do it again though, so don't wait on this. The course sale will end on New Year's Eve. That's 12/31 of 2022. When 2023 rolls in, the sale is over. So don't wait on this, because it's too good of an opportunity to miss. So let's talk about something that you need to kind of clean in your life that will help you to be more content. And that is your relationships with other people. Sometimes we have toxic people in our lives that we need to get rid of. And I'm sure that you've heard that before. That's kind of old news when it comes to personal development. But what about the people that are already in your life? Love is a funny thing, because the more that you give it away, the more that it comes back to you. So how can you love the people in your life better? One of those ways is to just be around and to listen to them. There's a book by Gary Chapman. It's called The 5 Love Languages. And according to Gary Chapman, the 5 love languages here are words of affirmation, which are nice things you say to other people, or compliments. Gifts, which are kind of self-explanatory. They don't always have to be big gifts. Sometimes it's like, hey, I saw this and thought of you and picked you up this candy bar. My husband knows. Gifts are not really my primary love language, but bringing me home a candy bar doesn't hurt anything. You hear that, right, dear? And so, all right, so we've got words of affirmation, we've got gifts, we've got quality time, and this one is one of my big ones. Words of affirmation is my big one, and quality time is my big one. And I want to spend some quality time with you, telling you about how to be more happy and content in your life. So just the time spent with other people can mean the world to them. So make time to spend time with people that you love. And the next one is acts of service. This one is not really mine, but sometimes it can be other people too. Like we were discussing, it was at so lunch after church. We kind of had like a fellowship lunch, and we were talking about several of us around our spouse's love language, and some of them was words of affirmation. But one of the guys sitting there, and he's like, "Man," he goes, "you got off so easy." He's like, "You just give your wife some compliments, and you tell her that everything's good, and you spend some quality time with your husband, and everything's great." He's like, "My wife's love language is acts of service. I'm sitting over here doing the dishes and weeding the garden and mowing the grass." He's like, "I'm killing myself over here to make her feel loved." But those things meant the world to her. They got such a great relationship. So acts of service can mean a great deal to somebody else. And the last one, wrong hand, there we go. Everything's flipped on the video. So the last one is physical touch. And this could be like a pat on the back or giving somebody a hug. So those 5 love languages are one of the ways that you can improve your own contentment by showing more love to the people that are in your life. So if you'd like to hear more about ways to make your life happier and content, you can check out the course. It's called Questing for Contentment, and we host it on Thrivecart Learn. So it'll go with you wherever you are. You can listen to it from your desktop, from your tablet, even from your phone. And all the lessons are short. The videos are mostly less than 5 minutes. So you've got 5 minutes to work on improving your life every day. So take a look at the course. Tell me what you think. I hope you enjoyed this tip. God bless. Happy questing. And don't be scared to leave me a comment. I'll see you later.